Yo, what's good, creatives? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Without further ado, let's head into today's design. In today's video, I'll be doing a breakdown of this design, breaking boundaries, that I held in Abia State University. This was a tech event, so I had to design this flyer and other deliverables for this event. So if you look, you can see that there are other things. This was the Jota, and these were sponsors. You could see the bio also. All this I did for the event, but we'll be looking at just this particular one. So I'll open up the file. Yeah, okay, so this was one of the files. I did so many samples before I could get the main layouts. So one thing about doing design is you knowing how to get the perfect layout for your design. So yeah, this is the main design coming up. You can see the file is heavy, that's why it's taking time to open. So before I actually take us on the breakdown, I'm going to show you how I came up. This was the final layout, but I went through different stages to see which one would work for the design. So this was the first one I tried. You can see the topic is here. You can see the venue, the date, the time, the CTA, the numbers to reach, their images. You can also see that I added their names to their pictures and the logo here. This was when I was laying out their images. You can see. Then this is the final approved version of the design. So I got help from my senior colleague. Shout out to Prince. He helped me on this one. So yeah, let me remove these rulers. So you can see the designs. This is how the final layout is. These are their names, no longer that other way showing on their pictures. I have to remove it and add it here. So this was the design that inspired this particular design. This one. So I did this design some years ago. So I had to now apply some of the styles I added here to that one. So that was how I achieved this particular design also. Alright, so we're doing layer breakdown. As we all know, every design starts with a black canvas, and here is one white blank canvas on our screen. So I started off by giving it a dark color. Why? Because I wanted to capture the attention of my viewers. Any other color could have worked, but I decided to use black because I felt like black was going to allow the major colors on the design to pop out. You know, just like our clients normally say, make the design pop, make the design pop. So I used black, but I ended up not using the normal black. I went for gray, this gray. I ended up using gray, and then I added a grid line. You can see the grid line. I added the grid line. I downloaded it from the internet. I downloaded it from FreePic. If you want to download, you can search for grid brutalism. Grid brutalism. Yeah. When you search for grid brutalism, they are going to show you a lot of shapes. So yeah, this was the first shape that was going to house the first image, and his name is Godfrey. So this image now, let me open it up for you so you can see. This was not how the original image was. I edited it till I was able to get the perfect result. So this is how the image was. I still touched it though. Like I added some camera raw effects to it. If I open it up again, you can see the camera raw. So let me off the camera raw. This was how the image was. I still have some effects on it also. I didn't filter, but this was how the image was. So you can see this was how the original image was. So this was the when I applied the camera to the image. Then I also added black and white. So this is black and white. That was how I got this feel for the image. And I applied the same camera filter to all the images. So yeah, that was how I achieved this. And the next image, the same thing also. And this was the organizer, a very fine man. So click on it. This is the image. I did a lot of stuff. So this is the filter gallery applied to the image. If I close it, you can see that there is changes made to the design. Let me check it back. You can see. So if I click on it, taking me to the main image. This is how the main image also looks like. Change the camera roll so you can see this is how the main images look like. So I click on my camera roll back and the black and white, and then my filter gallery. So that was how I achieved this also. I applied this to all the images. The same thing goes for this image so that they could all have the same feel. Imagine if you are doing this design and some were colored and some were black and white. So it will not make sense here. To make them have the same feel. So I had to make them this particular black and white feel added to the image. Yeah, so this is Maxwell, this is Godfrey, this is Prince. Go on to the next. We have Sonia. This is the lady. I really struggled with her image. I really struggled with her image. This is her. Because the image she sent was not really clear. I really struggled with it. This was it without the black and white. You can see how it looks like. Her hair, her body, everything. But here I worked on it, the black and white. Made it to look well. Look at it. Added a filter to it also to give it that same feel as the other images. So yeah, this was it. On to the next person. The next person is Divine. Yeah, the same thing, I applied it for her also. So these are the speakers, and I aligned it left. If I show you my ruler, you see that they are aligned left. You can see the ruler is a mess. So let me hide it back. So yeah, for the numbering, I had to number from here, from this guy, and from Prince to this to this to this to this. So it's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So yeah, that was how I did the numbering. You can see number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and that was what helped out in the name identification. So if you look at the panel here, you see number 1, you trace it to Prince. See number 2, you trace it to this guy. See number 3, you trace it to Sonia. Unlike this other design that I just added left to right without numbering, it might get you confused. So yeah, this is it. Then I added plus just in case they added another guest to speak because they were not sure for the last person. So I had to add plus to fill up the white space here. You can't just leave here like that blank. The design will not come out well. So going to the logo. So I added the logo next. The Absolute Creative First 2.0 beneath the image. So you know what they say about hierarchy. So after the image is the logo. So what do you see at first glance? Now these people were prominent people in Abia State, most of them. You see their image, you'll be interested to know what this event was about. That was why the second noticeable thing was the Absolute Creative First. Oh, Absolute Creative First 2.0. Oh, so does that mean they have done 2.1 or they have done 1.0? All those things would want you to know more about the design. So yeah, under it is their main logo. This is the tagline for the tech event that year. So, but this was their main logo. Shout out to the designers, and I think his name is I can't remember his name, but he's a very lovely designer. He designs very well. Shout out to him for designing his logo for Absolute Creative First. And if I remember his name, I'll tag him to the video. So yeah, these are additional elements added to the design. That's where I picked most of the colors. If you notice, you see this particular green color gotten from here, this color, but the saturation was different from this one, so I just had to bring it down a little bit. So I matched some of this color in the design. And the next one is their names. Yeah, I'll just check it out. So you can see what I was telling you about, the numbering and their names, unlike this guy. So you see number one, Dr. Peak, this guy over here. Sorry, let me bring this stuff down. So you can see number one, Dr. Peak, founder of Absolute Creative Hub, Godfrey Kelechukwu, Sonia, Christopher, number four, Maxwell, Divine. So you not misplace their names when you look at it. Like this design, you'll be trying to figure out where is left and right. So yeah, we learn every day. So I arranged it by their numbers. Then this is their topic or their main title for the Creative First 2.0. So I struggled to actually customize. Like if you look at it here, you see that it was emphasized in this place. The hierarchy for the topic was emphasized, unlike here. Everything must not show. The most important thing is where their image. Most people know them in a school, so that's why adding this one here down was not necessary, unlike this one. This can still work, oh, this can still work, do you get? But this was the one that was approved. So moving on to the time. This is let me check the name of the font. The name of this font is okay, there is some Neural Machina, that is the name of this font. Neural Machina. You know, it's a tech event, so you need to use tech inclined fonts for it. So all these are Neural Machina. Here, this is an illustration file, the clock. Then the event lecture is 102. Most Absolute people would know that place. Then this is the venue icon. We have the dates. We have the for inquiries, and then powered by. Most of these are not arranged accordingly when I was designing it. You know how when you're designing, you just try to fix. So that was what happened. So I added the powered by Absolute Creative Hub, which is these guys here. And then we have this place is for the call to action. This is where we added the call to action. So if you want to reserve your seat, you could see this call to action here. Then we have the calendar. We added the socials to this place. So socials close to the inquiries. So either you contact this number or you reach out on their social media handles. Then I have still added that left to right, just like I added in the other design. This is the left to right, just like this other design, left to right. I added it here still, left to right. Then we have the limited seats. You can see it, limited seats, and then the free entry. So these are what made up the components of this design. What are your thoughts? Do you think there was any way I would have done it better? Comment in the comment section below, and feel free to reach out to me if you need any resource. I'm willing to give it out for this particular PSD. Thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for the next video.